6:30, I call the meeting to order. Ashland School Board, regular meeting, January 2nd. First order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance, and the flag is behind us. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call. Steve is here. Sandra, Deb, myself, and Renee is with notice. Minutes. We have the minutes for the regular meeting of December 5th, the special meeting of December 11th, and the December 19th meeting. Everybody have a chance to read them? Is there any changes or take a motion to approve? Deb? A second? Steve?
I was absent at one of those.
It's okay. All in favor? 3.
I can on 2, but I'll abstain on the 11th.
On the 11th, okay.
I wasn't present.
So we'll do 4-0 on 5th and 19th, and 3-0-1 on the 11th. Privilege of the floor, be agenda items only. Unfortunately, we don't have any audience tonight, so we can skip that. Communications, is there any communications from the board? None. And administrative reports. Enrollment and the principal's report. Shannon.
So our enrollment report that is included in your packet, we have 4 less students at the start of the new year than we had in December. Again, you can see the fluctuation, up 3, down 3. Seems to be different every month. That's where we are presently. Just a few important dates coming up this month. Our first winter rec program is this Thursday. We have several basketball games, both home and away. We have the Squam Lake Science Center visiting 2 times. A math meet, our 3rd, I believe, math meet will be at Interlakes on the 16th. We have facilities and safety committee meetings. Our term 3 ends. We'll be doing some Cancer Awareness Week celebrations or activities based on what Student Council has planned to recognize that. We have Moving Up Night at Plymouth High School. That is on the 29th, and it is at 5:30 this year. It's earlier than it's usually. So you probably have gotten a notice, or I know the kids have
Not
gone
yet.
for 2 weeks now. But we just got that confirmed by the high school. And we also have another 2 Cliff Book giveaways coming up this Friday and then the first Friday of February. Our staff of the month this month, Brian Jones and Sarah Ullman. They've been just a powerhouse team working together. They balance each other out really well, and they've done incredible things, really personalizing instruction and targeting student deficits. So it's been a really great match for the 2 of them, and has benefited the kids greatly. So we're really excited about that, to recognize them. Going along with our pirate theme, this past month we were doing investigation challenges, and each team nominated an investigator of the month. So for Team Caring, which is kindergarten, Cody Jensen won that award. Team Integrity, Jonah Song. Team Loyalty, Ellie Wendelbo. Team Respect, Andy Wendelbo. 6th grade, Eliza Foote. 7th grade, Ingrid Ricci. And 8th grade, Kara Spencer. We have currently, heading for a winter rec, 45 skiers, snowboarders, 43 skaters, 42 doing pirate adventures. So the first week, we have 1 group going to Fran's Ceramics and 1 week going to Top Gun Gymnastics, and 10 students staying on campus. We did get our new scoreboard for the gymnasium. It has not been installed. We had a scheduling issue, I believe, with one of the installers. And earlier today, we had 3 of 5 boilers not working. Ended up having a clog in the filter after a new oil delivery because it stirs up kind of the sediment in the tank. But Bob Pullman came and worked on it, and we got it up and running. That was really a fun little delivery of information from Mr. Paquette. I was like, what? So that's it, and we're off and running for the new year. Everyone's excited to be back. It was a good day today. Everyone's exhausted though by the end of the first day back.
Yeah. Get back into repetition.
Back in the swing of things.
Thank you,
That
Shannon.
is it.
Financial report, Trish?
Thank you. Just to follow up quickly on Shannon's news about the boilers, which she and Tim handled very, very well, I will say. Just wanted to make note that the boilers are 1997 boilers, all 5 of them. So we just want to keep that in mind as we move forward.
It's on our,
So it's in our capital improvement plan, but just to keep in mind. Luckily, it wasn't anything that was
Major.
really catastrophic of the boilers. In your packet, you have a general fund revenue report. Revenues have increased by $125 due to some gym rental for Tai Chi. The general fund expenditures report, we have expended or encumbered an additional $14,173 since your last report. There were many ups and downs within the budget. I would say that the largest change was in special ed with the hiring of the 5th special education paraprofessional. So that was the biggest swing there. And then in the opposite direction in special ed transportation was a swing. And there's also fuel oil, electricity, and cafe services report, and we're doing fairly well in all those areas.
excellent. Thank you. C, memorandum of understanding with SAU 48.
Just to share with you an update, SCU 48 has referred the MOU to their Policy and Financial Committee, and it is still in committee. Mr. Halloran, the superintendent of SCU 48, will keep me posted. He does hope that by the end of January it will move out of committee.
If that takes a while or drags out, does that affect our warrant article?
No, it should not, because it's a recommendation to have an MOU versus a requirement of
The actual MOU?
Right.
Okay. That was the only concern I had. Thank you.
Is it normal for it to kind of?
I don't think that there's any issue. I think it's just the timing of things and other business that they have on their agendas as well. So he has not expressed any concern, just really, I think it's timing.
Anything else on that? Thank you, Mary. Business of the board, 2018, 2019 budget and warrant articles. Got them in your packet.
I included at your place setting tonight a copy of the default budget draft, as well as an updated budget after the action at the December 19th meeting.
The SAU board meeting.
Right. And your meeting that followed that. The default budget came in at $3,405,960. The proposed budget is $3,401,945, which is default is higher by $4,015.
So the first thing we do is we need a motion to approve on this paper that just gave us the default budget, which is the $3,405,960.
I'll make a motion
Sandra,
to accept the default budget.
second. Deb? Any other discussion on it? If not, all in favor? 4-0. Thank you. And we have the warrant articles in the packet, attachment number 7. Do we have to vote on, like,
I think you're actually
Article
okay
one?
with Article 1
'Cause
because
there's no
it
money.
doesn't,
There's no-
right,
Right.
right. So that's standard protocol.
So we have to vote on each article, warrant article that is a money item. So the first one we have to vote on is Article 2. Anybody would like to make a motion for Article 2? Deb?
I'll second that.
Sandra? Is there any discussion on Article 2? If not, all in favor? 4-0. Thank you. Article 3 is the teacher contract, proposed collective bargaining agreement. We need a motion to approve that. Deb? That's it. Steve? Any questions or comments on that? If not, all in favor? 4-0. Thank you. Article 4, we don't need. I don't think we need a motion on that. It's not a money issue.
It's not a money issue, but it does ask, in the past, I've asked for board recommendation on that.
Okay. So Article 4 is, if Article 3 is defeated, that we could have a one-time special meeting, go back to negotiations. So we need a motion to approve. Sandra? Second. Steve? All in favor? 4-0. Thank you. Article 5 is the operating budget, which would be $3,401,945 with the default number that we already approved. Is there a motion to approve Article 5, Steve? And Deb, second. Any questions or comments? If not, all in favor? 4-0. Article 6 is $50,000 for the, excuse me, school safety, security, and facilities maintenance expendable trust. Steve, with Sandra seconding. All in favor? 4-0. Article 7 is $35,000 for the special ed trust fund, with up to $15,000 to be funded from the June 30th. Should there be a date in there? 2017? or
It doesn't hurt to
2018?
add that. Yes.
Just for, so it would be 2018, right?
July 1st, 2018, and
June
June
30th.
2018 as well.
So it'll be as presented with the adjustment with the year added. Is there a motion to approve? Sandra, is there a second? Steve? All in favor? 4-0. Thank you. And Article 8, we should have a recommendation on that, correct?
Correct.
Motion to accept Article 8. Steve? And Sandra seconded. Any other questions or comments? If not, all in favor? 4-0. Thank you. And that does it. Next item of business is Superintendent General Operating Expenses, approval of the Manifest 2010. Everybody had a chance to look it over?
I have a question. For Trish. On the electricity, how much do we have in our budget for the year on?
Electricity?
Yeah. I tried to find that. and I couldn't.
It's okay. Budget is $29,125.
And how much have we spent so far?
$8,833.55. It should be, Sandra, on your on the very last page, on the back of the very last page of the general fund expenditure report, there is a Part of attachment 5.
Attachment
There is
5.
a electricity analysis.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Sure.
Any other questions or comments for the manifest?
I had one more.
Yep.
And that's, and it's only because I don't know, in the past about the pediatric physical therapy. What do we have to do with that? It's $2,000.
$438, that
Yes.
one? That's physical therapy services for children who require it through their IEP, their individual education plan for identified students with special needs.
Has that always been?
Yes,
So that's,
yep. Children can receive, they're called related services, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. Those are all types of therapy that are included in an IEP.
Okay.
Any other questions? If not, I'll take a motion to approve. Sandra? Second? Steve? Nothing else? All in favor? 4-0. Policies, we have the last, third and final reading, excuse me, policy 5144.1, 5150, and 6142.1. Take a motion to approve. Deb? Second? Sandra?
and just prior to your vote, we did just inadvertently left off the legal reference for 6142.1, and this is just an updated with the legal reference. There's no other changes to it. Just left off as a reference point.
And that's strictly just the legal reference. It's not actually part of the policy, so it doesn't affect the policy. Is there anything else on that? If not, all in favor? 4-0. I think everybody tonight got our packet with all the policies that are updated, so we'll have to update our, when you go home tonight, nothing else to do. You can update
And we're
yourself.
happy, if you want to turn your books in, we're happy to update them and turn them back to you if you'd like.
That's another good story.
It's a good idea, huh?
I may wait till the weekend.
And then privilege of the floor, again, there's no audience, so we'll skip on that. Announcements, Tuesday, January 9th, 2018. Ashland, last day to submit a petition warrant article. That's the week Sandra's talking about. Thursday.
Yes.
No pressure.
Thursday, January 11th, 2018, Ashland Budget Committee hearing here.
And I just did want to check, I didn't know if you wanted to post a school board meeting as we did last
I
time?
think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Just in case if we have to make an adjustment somewhere.
Correct.
So we'll post a school board meeting like we did last time. We'll recess, go to the meeting. And if there's anything that we need to deal with, like appointment.
That's Thursday.
Yeah.
Do you want us to reserve the conference room for that, like we did
That would be
last time?
great, that would
Yeah,
be super.
that'd be good.
Thanks, Shannon.
Yeah.
So that's 6 p.m. You don't
The
you
budget
don't
hearing
have to.
should be in the cafeteria.
Right.
Oh, okay.
but-
Yeah.
Right, but for the board meeting, if we're gonna also have.
Right.
we
Yeah, I
just
think
wanna
we can
save
just use the
room.
conference room,
Yeah.
it's simpler.
Yep, sure.
They don't need to set the space up for
Yeah.
it.
You'll be there for the budget committee anyway, so.
Yes.
Tuesday, February 6th, Ashland School Board here in the Media Center. And we're going to be in the Media Center, or are we actually going to be down in the cafeteria?
We should be in the cafeteria, I think.
Yeah. And that'll also be our first deliberative session. And then Tuesday, February 6th would be our snow date for that first deliberative session and our backup
Did I
meeting.
go see?
Two dates.
Yeah, we got the same date twice. Should be
Oh, it's.
8th.
it's
Should be
over.
February 8th.
Yeah, in the parentheses.
It should be Thursday, February 8th. So it'll be Thursday, February 8th would be our snow date. Do we have any need for non-public?
Are we doing policy on
Unless you-
the 6th. We're
We are
right?
not, no. We historically don't do policy that night.
Right.
No non-public.
There's no need on our end.
Okay. Is there anything else from the board? There's no need for non-public tonight. Anything, Shannon?
No, sir.
Yeah, take a motion to adjourn? Second? Deb made motion, Sandra seconded. All in favor? 4-0. We're done.